my Shadow Clan, Shadow What If, here bring you part 4 to What If Female Deku was born. Now, I have some what ifs in the in my back pocket waiting to be done, but I'm actually interested what ifs you guys want me to do. So comment down below what if ideas you want me to do. Anything from making Deku a character from a certain anime, or taking Deku from his own anime into the anime you want me to put him in. Now, if it's it can be any anime, but if it's an anime I don't know, I'm gonna have to take time with the what if idea you want me to do, and well, I just have to watch the anime so I can know what the fuck I'm doing. Okay? Well, now, let's continue with the story. Now, I believe I left off when they got their invites. Yeah, I believe I did. So, now we start in the morning of the first day of UA. Now, Izuki wakes up to see Melissa is gone. So she thinks she's downstairs cooking breakfast. So when she goes into the hallway, she notices Bakugo's gone as well. She finds this weird because every morning she had to wake up Bakugo. She just rubs it off at that Melissa woke him up and they're both downstairs. As she gets downstairs and sees a note on the dining room towel saying, Dear Greedy Fox, me and Bakugo left early to get a little head start this morning. I didn't want to wake you because you look so peaceful there. Love, Melissa. As she puts it down and starts thinking, well, Melissa leaving early is not a surprise because obviously she wanted to get a head start in building the support gear for All Might. But Bakugo leaving early? She just rubs this off as very unusual behavior for Bakugo. Makes her breakfast, gets dressed, and heads for UA. Now, when she gets to the class, she notices Bakugo standing on a desk, yelling at a boy with engines on his legs and glasses. As she just signs at this, grabs Bakugo's leg and just yanks him off the table as he lands body first on the floor. As he stands up yelling, "Who the hell did that?" As he notices Izuki walking by. As he calms down a bit, but he's still pissed. As she sits down, she then notices Aizawa getting up. As Aizawa says, "You're all so loud. Why don't you be more like her?" As he points to Izuki. She just arrived and she hasn't said a word. So try to make yourself better when I'm sleeping, got it? As they all say, "Yes, sir." As he does the whole introduction things as he tells them to get their PE uniforms on and, well, meet him outside as Ida puts his hand up saying, "Sir, what about presentation?" As Aizawa says, "I don't care about presentations. This is my class and I can teach it how I want it to. Now, get your PE uniforms on and meet me in the training yard." As soon as he finishes that sentence, he noticed Izuki already at the door walking out with her PE uniform in hand. As Bakugo quickly rushes after her. And then everyone else follows. Now we get to the change rooms. Mineta still finds the hole and continues peeking. As Bakugo notices this, picks him up and literally says, "Why are you peeping on the girls' change rooms?" And everyone hears him saying, "What?" As Bakugo says, This little purple grape found a hole that was leading straight into the girls' change rooms." As Mineta already had his PE uniform on because it was the first of this, as Bakugo just yeets him out the door. As all the girls heard this, and then quickly got dressed and, well, ran to the courtyard, all embarrassed. Except for Izuki, because, well, like I said, she has Bond's personality, so she's really a laid-back person. Now, by this time, Chaka would have thanked Izuki for saving her. Yeah, I really don't have to go over that because, well, almost every What If a YouTube I watch does it, and it's actually annoying. Now, as Aizawa points to Izuki saying, "You first, you got the highest points in the exam, so you get to start." As she stands up going, "Okay, what do we have to do?" As he simply says, "Chuck this ball." Chuck this ball. Now we're going to have two versions. With your quirk and without your quirk. As everyone's, "Oh crap. Sorry guys, I'm gonna have a few seconds off." And I'm back. Sorry, my dumb bubble was being retarded. Now where was I? Oh yeah, as Aizawa explained it, all we should instead okay. And now I'll monitor your progress on this on my phone to see how far you get on the ball. As everyone goes, "Okay." As Izuki chucks it without her quirk, she gets, I'm gonna say, like 90 meters without her quirk. As everyone's impressed. Now as everyone else goes, because I don't want to do everything, in pure strength, Bakugo beat Izuki by getting 100 meters. As everyone's just way impressed, and Izuki just doesn't give a care in the world. No. Okay, just to make this part ridiculous, I'm gonna say Ochoko got second last. I'm gonna say whoever got last. I'm gonna say the person who got last was Mineta. Now, as we get to the quirk section, as she uses Hunter's Fist to steal a little bit of energy from everyone, and it was so little that it doesn't affect anyone to the point they notice. As she does buff up a little bit, as everyone's shocked by this, as she just bolts it into the air, as she gets 950 meters. As everyone impresses and everyone stands up asking, "What is your quirk? Do you have a strength quirk or something?" As she goes, "No, I have a Oh no, my quirk's called Snatch. Huh? Snatch. As she explains what her quirk can do and even her regenerative immortality, as everyone's shocked and terrified by. Not really terrified, just caught off guard by. As then she explains she used the ability called Hunter's Fest. She can steal energy from people around me and also use it to buff up my own strength and speed. But I only stole a little bit because I didn't want to make you all pass out. As Bakugo, now I'm gonna say this: Bakugo is the only one who noticed that she used Hunter's Fest because, well, he's trained with Izuki a lot to where he's gotten to the point where he can notice that she's stolen a little bit of energy that doesn't really affect him all that much. As they go through again, Bakugo gets second, as Izuki got third. Now, I'm only wondering, who the hell got first? It's obvious, it's Owaka with her gravity quirk. She gets infinity. As Bakugo gets a clear 100,000 meters. Again, Mineta got last, but in this one, no one got... I can't remember if Isaiah expelled the person who got last. I actually don't remember. As the day went by as well, normal. They learned stuff, they did stuff. Now let's go to what Melissa got up to this morning. Now as we come to Melissa working on All Might's support gear, the shock absorbers. As he comes around to see how Melissa's doing, and she says, "Oh, good, All Might, you're here." As All Might stands near, asking, "How is she doing?" As she saying, "Good," as she starts measuring All Might's as he's a little weirded out by this because her measuring his arm was so sudden. As then he notices that the shock absorber she's making for him is a little too small. So as she starts making adjustments, now as she was finished the adjustment, All Might goes to his small Might form as Melissa just gets shocked at this and starts saying, "You're not All Might, you're an imposter, who the hell are you?" As All Might really shows that he's All Might, does his whole speech thing. As again, Miri already has off one because one for. As she goes, "Oh, okay." As she finishes the adjustments on his support gear. As she told All Might, the spring, the shock absorber's frame is still covered in titanium liquid, which should give it some extra durability. As he's impressed on how well the shock absorbers feel, and he tries it out. As he punches something that was made for him to punch. Now he punches medium. Now he does a few hundred medium punches, super quick, like in 5 seconds. As then he looks at the shock absorber, seeing that there's literally no damage to him. As he goes outside, cramps up the training bot that was specially designed for him to take his full power. As he does that, he hits it full force, and well, it just works. It survives with no damage to it. As both Melissa and All Might's happy that the support gear is holding up. As All Might thanks Melissa, and he goes back to doing his All Might crap. All Might. He talks to Nezu. As he goes to Nezu's office for the rest of the afternoon, or the rest of the day, and now we get to the second day of UA. As All Might comes through the door saying, "I am here," and everyone just screams, "All Might!" And as Isaiah walks out saying, "All Might's your teacher for the day, so treat him with respect." As he just goes to the UA's teacher's lounge and just sleeps. As All Might says, "Today we are doing heroes versus villains." As everyone's confused by this at first. As All Might says, "Don't worry, not actual villains. This is a part of your hero training." As they all get excited, and as All Might continues his speech saying, as he says, "Love the enthusiasm, but what's a hero without the costume to match?" As you all get the costumes, as everyone gets their costumes on, as well, since I'm again a lazy fuck, Izuki is just hero's outfit is just Bond's outfits. We see him wearing the Seven Deadly Sins. Not his night armor, just his, the short jacket top and the long pants. Yeah, those. And she also does over here with a pure black ribbon. No, a very dark crimson red ribbon. As All Might picks the teams at random. As he goes, Ida and Bakugo versus Izuki and Yuaka. Villain team will be Ida and Bakugo. As they all go out to the practice area and as everyone else watches. Yeah, as Ida and Bakugo construct a game plan. Now, like in the canon, Bakugo will go after Izuki and Yuaka, but not out of anger, no, just out of, because out of those two, he's literally the only one that can even come close to Izuki's speed and strength. Because Izuki is slower than Ida, yes, but she can use Fox Hunt or Hunter's Fest to take his energy. As Izuki tells Iwaka to, I'll distract Bakugo, simply says to Iwaka, "I'll distract Bakugo, you go find the bomb." And be careful for Ida, as Iwaka asks why. Most likely, Bakugo would have told him to sit back and guard the bomb. So your best chance to avoid Ida is when you find the bomb, and if he's in the room, use your quirk to make him float, and then go touch the bomb, okay? As she goes, okay. As they both walk in, and very quickly find Bakugo as he, like in canon, blasts through a wall. But, well, just cause I can. As soon as Iwaka heard the explosion, she started running for the stairs to go find the bomb. Now, thanks to the war piece, Izumi is just impaled into the opposite wall. As just before All Might was about to disqualify Bakugo and Ida, All Might notices on the camera that Izumi got herself free because the blow Izumi took was, well, very fatal, as the steel rod from the wall was still in her as she pulled it out, and then literally seconds later, smoke started healing her. Which totally freaks All Might out. As he goes, that rod went through her heart. She should have died. As then Momo perks up, saying that, well, a part of her quirk is regenerative immortality, according to her. As All Might goes, what do you mean? Well, she can't die from any unnatural causes, and, well, she also told us that there's a chance she could live an extra 50, 60 years from the average lifespan for females in Japan. As All Might goes from shocked to sort of impressed that her quirk's a strong one. As then he turns himself back to the camera as Bakugo and Izuki are just brawling it out. Now, as they're brawling it out, Bakugo is noticing that Izuki is using Fox Hunt to slowly drain his energy. As he goes for his Hauser impact. But by this point, it's too late. As soon as it goes off, without Bakugo noticing, Izuki dodged it and then just flinged him into the wall, knocking him out, as she ties him up in the capture tape and quickly goes after Iwaka. As she cancels out her Fox Hunt to let Bakugo regenerate his energy. As well, as she's running down the hallway, everything, as she's close to the room, as everything in the hallway outside the room and everything in the room except the bombs started floating, as Ida figures out that he can use his engines to guide him in the air, but it's too late. Iwaka touches the bomb, saying, "Hero Team wins." As Ida's upset that he lost, but well, Bakugo's going to be, when he figures out that his team lost, he's going to be, well, upset and a little, and his ego would have taken a big hit because he wasn't fast enough to take down Izuki before she could drain enough energy to where she can literally outpower him and outspeed him. As the rest of the thing goes as normal, and I'm gonna leave it off here because, well, this part is finished. And remember to comment, like, and or subscribe. Turn on that post notification bell so you get updates and help the Shadow Clan grow. And remember, if you have any what if ideas for me to do, for example, taking an anime character and making Deku that, or taking Deku out of the out of his own anime and putting it to another one. Again, it can be any anime, but if it's an anime I don't know, I'm gonna have to research it. Okay, and peace.